Hi everyone, it's Chloe here and I'm the owner, maker and creator of Emmy Creations, and welcome back to my channel. So a few days ago I had my market at Koko Kawaii Cafe and I thought I would do a little catch up or a update video of how the market went on the day. And like my previous markets, my husband was there to help me with transportation and with setup, and it was very smooth, very quick. There were no hiccups. It was just very easy, and it definitely helped that my husband was there to help me with the whole process. So in terms of the toys that I bought on the day, and as you saw in my prep video, there were a lot of toys, and I was worried that I wouldn't be able to place all the toys on the table that I got. And you know, I did put most of them, and I did have a few toys that were just sitting in a box as a, you know, just to hold on to, just in case I did run out of toys on the day. But anyways, I'll just go through the items that I sold. So I sold my chubby steam buns, my dim sum, which were in the bamboo steamers, the chubby silong bao, kits, sticker sheets, cotton toys, my brooches, the chubby toys that I made recently, and also some velvet Totoros as well. I didn't really show that in my prep video. I kind of just made those last minute, and I managed to make 6 in like a few days. So those were the items that I brought on the day. And in terms of how well each of those items sold, and I'll go through each of them now. So in terms of the chubby steam buns, none of them sold. I took 5 of them with me and none of them sold. I don't know if it was because it was maybe too expensive, maybe, but they were fairly big. They're like bigger than my head, and I priced them at $55. Maybe I need to reduce them, maybe, I don't know, but I'll keep them for my next market in December, and let's see if people will like them. The next thing was the dim sum. So I made 22 dim sum and 10 sold. So I would say that's not too bad. Last time that when I bought dim sum with me, only half of them sold as well. So it's good that I have left over. Like I said, I can take them to my next market, or I can, you know, when people order online, at least I will have them already made. The chubby silong bao ones, I'm surprised that they didn't sell as well as I thought, but I only sold 2. In my previous markets at Kirribilli, they always sold out straight away, so it's really interesting. The next one was kits. Only 2 got sold. Sticker sheets. So my sticker sheets didn't do very well. I think the reason being, and I also took cards as well, and no one bought any of my cards, and I think the reason being is that they weren't very visible. They were kind of hidden away and tucked away, and no one really noticed them. So it's understandable that my stickers and my cards didn't sell very well. So none of my cards sold, and I only had 2 sticker sheets sold. So I think for future markets, I'm gonna definitely need to buy a proper card stand so that I can actually place those items on, and they're more visible to my buyers. So I'm gonna do a little bit of research and see where I can purchase a small card stand that can probably fit 9 to 12 cards or sticker sheets. But yeah, I'm not too disappointed about those because that's not my main thing, I guess. I really want people to buy my toys instead anyways. So cotton toys, I sold 4 of the cotton toys that I bought in. The brooches, I sold 3 out of 8. Oh, so with the cotton toys, it was 4 out of 9 that was sold. Brooch was 3 out of 8 that was sold. The chubby toys, 14 out of 23 sold. So that is how popular those chubby toys were. And I can tell you guys, all the octopus got sold out. 2 of the mushrooms got sold. 2 of the whales got sold. What else? All the chicks, all the ducks, they all got sold. So they were very popular. So I wasn't really surprised that they did so well. And then the Totoros all sold out. All my Totoros got sold out before the end of the market, and I made 6 of those. So, and in total, I sold 43 items according to my notes. So I took oh wait, let me see. Yes, in total I sold 43 items. And in terms of toys, my toys starting stock was 78 items and 39 of the toys were sold. So half of my toys sold on the day, which I'm pretty happy about. And this also just gives me an indication of how my December market's gonna do, because that's also an artist market and it's going to be bigger than this one, in the sense that I think there's like 30 store holders in the December one, and it runs for 2 days. And just knowing that probably half of my stock will sell on the first day and I will still have half remaining for the second day. So I'm a little less stressed about my stock levels now, knowing that this is the pattern that I've noticed from all the markets that I have done. But anyway, so in terms of the stock, a lot of toys were sold, which I'm really happy about. So I'll just talk you through in terms of the revenue now. So total revenue, and this is not including expenses as I will break those down later. So total revenue, I received $1,127.50, which is very close to my highest revenue, but not there yet. So it's not my best market, unfortunately, but it definitely cracked the 1,000 mark, which was my goal in terms of the gross revenue. And then in terms of fees, and I'll talk about the fees in terms of, you know, all the store hire, the square fees and things. So I'll just go through them right now. So $100 for stall hire, $19.96 for the square fees, because I use a square reader for people who pay with card. And I also pay GST. So in Australia, when you earn more than $75,000 in revenue, you have to pay GST, or you have to sign up for GST. And so I've passed that mark now, so I have to pay GST for all my goods. So I have to pay $104.75 in GST to the government. So my total oh no, I got the number wrong. No, GST I paid $112.75. So in total the fees was $228.71. So that is not too bad compared to previous markets. The only addition is that GST, which I have to pay now. Other expenses, I spent $20 on food and drinks, and then $15 on petrol. So that expense comes down to $35 in total. In terms of materials, I used a whole bag of fluff, which was $22, and I used quite a few balls of yarn, but I was able to make a lot of toys out of them, which cost around $80. And these are just little estimates. So the total amount there was approximately $100 in materials. And so the total in terms of expenses came down to $363.71. So if I was to deduct that from my gross revenue, my net total comes down to $763.79. So almost $800. And I'm quite happy with that number, honestly, because at the end of the day, the material costs is not too high, in all honesty. So I still made a good profit from this market. And yeah, and on the day I was really lucky enough to meet some amazing artists as well. My store buddies. So M from 3CXXL. I don't know if I got her handle. No, yeah, M. I don't know her handle. It's like 3XCC or 3CXL. Anyways, I'll put her handle down in the description. And I met V, who is from Tukatsu, and they were my store neighbors, one on the left, one on the right, and they definitely entertained me for the day. So I thought I'll just give them a little shout out. And yeah, and even on the day I also got a few items as well, which I'll show you in a picture up here. Just got a cute little pin from High and Low, and as I said, I got a few things from my store neighbors as well. So overall it was a really fun experience as always. I love selling at Koko Kawaii Cafe, and I really do look forward to you know, future markets there as well. So, and it was really nice to meet everyone on the day. Everyone was so lovely and so sweet. I was able to meet some people who deliberately came just to meet me. I had a mother and daughter who actually drove all the way from Queensland, and they were in Sydney for a holiday, and the lady's daughter, she was so sweet, so cute. She said that visiting this market was top on her list, and she wanted to meet me, and I was really flattered. And her daughter is actually learning to crochet as well, and she whipped out one of her projects, and I could tell she was making a frog, I think, and her stitch work was amazing. And she's so young. Like, I don't know how old she is, but she's definitely younger than me. And her beautiful mother like bought one of the mushrooms from me as well. So really thank you to everyone that I was able to meet on the day, and for your kindness and sweetness as well, and for your support of my small business. So now that one market's down, I'm gonna have to think about my next market, which is in December on the 9th till the 10th. And it will be in the Tram Sheds, and it's hosted by Hoo Hoo. So I'm really excited about that one because I've never done a 2-day long market before, and I'm really nervous about how it's gonna go and how exhausted I'm gonna be, because I'm not gonna lie, I was quite exhausted after this market, even though it was a little bit more chill than the usual market. But yeah, hopefully this gives you guys an indication in terms of everything, in terms of my sales, and in terms of the toys that sold really well. The Totoros, the velvet Totoros sold really well. All the chubbies that I made sold really well. I only have, how many did I have left remaining? I only had 9 remaining, and they were the darker toys actually. So the big rabbit, the cats didn't sell yet. I had 1 mushroom remaining, 1 whale remaining, and yeah, and everything else sold. So yeah, so I would say if you are thinking of doing a market and you're curious about what toys to sell, definitely refer to my video that I released a couple of weeks ago, where I listed a number of free patterns that you can make. I'll put the link up here as well, just so that you guys can find it easily. So I definitely recommend that you guys make those toys if you want to sell at a future market that you are planning. And if you're curious about my Totoro pattern, you can also find it in my official website. I'll put a link in the description below because those sold really well. And I just want to say, all the velvet toys sold out. So that was my Totoro, and also some of my silong bao that was made out of velvet yarn. I think the texture of the velvet just entices people to, you know, touch it a little bit more and like it a little bit more rather than the cotton. So I'm starting to realize the cotton toys don't sell as well as the velvet. So I'm thinking, do I make more toys in velvet for my future markets? Do I start designing more with velvet? But it's really hard to design with velvet when you can't really see the stitches. So I'll still be working with cotton, but I guess just an observation from my markets is, if you want to increase your sales, I guess at your markets, definitely try using velvet yarns, because apparently people really like that type of yarn a lot more than the cotton. So that's another bit of observation for you guys, and I guess a small tip for you guys as well. And I guess a tip for myself is to, you know, improve the visibility of my smaller items. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research and figure out how I'm going to, you know, display my cards and stickers better and not be, you know, overtaken by just my toys, because I do want to share my illustrations and my art, because I've been, you know, doing that in the background when I am, you know, taking a break from crocheting. So anyways, I feel like I am rambling a little bit now, but I really hope that this video has given you guys some insights into how my market went and how you guys can improve your markets, or what kind of toys you guys can make at your markets. But anyways, if you have any questions regarding my market or my setup, or just anything in general, just leave them in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But otherwise, if you enjoyed this quick catch-up video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But otherwise, I will catch you all very soon. Have a great day and bye!